Hello everyone, my name is Dinas Mickle, and I just joined a marketing group called Billy-Gene-is-Marketing. The reason I joined the program is because I'm really looking for help in creating a product that I think is going to be called Mastering Choral Singing. And the light, geez, the light is just changing and changing. Like when a cloud hits the sun, there's no cloud, then I'm well lit. And when there's a cloud, actually when there's a cloud, you can see me. And when the sun comes out, you can't. Would you look at this? So as I was saying, I joined a marketing group called Billy-Gene-is-Marketing. And I joined it because I'm going to be creating a product called, I think it's going to be called Mastering Choral Singing. And it's basically for everybody, who's in a choir, who might not be that great at sight singing, and maybe, you sort of drop back and you don't sing too loudly when the part is kind of complex. And I've done a lot of work online, and I think that almost my Achilles heel has been the process of selling. I've been very good at supporting others in creating products and selling, and I've been very good at the technical aspect of stuff. So I paid my master's. I paid through my way through my master's degree in music composition as a computer literacy instructor at good old Butler University in Indianapolis. Hello, my Butler crew, go Bulldogs. I'm not going to start mentioning names because then it's going to be like hours later. What a great place to have been. Really great place. Composers Orchestra was fantastic. Not going to start mentioning names. I was the computer literacy instructor there, and I was a webmaster. So I've done a lot of technical documentation, been an IT manager, done that type of thing. So the technical aspect of creating products hasn't been a challenge for me, but it certainly has been a challenge for me, especially if it's songs that I've written, or a book that I've written, or a website, like a community that I've put together. Boy, I've had a tough time going out there saying, hey, look at me, I'm great, buy my thing. Oh, has that been hard? And basically, I wanted to share my experience, my buying experience, with entering Billie Jean's community. Now, I might mention a confirmation, different things, but so basically a competing product. So here we go. Hold on, this is my email. Let me see. Now, on my email, basically I didn't know. Like I'm actually a part of a few other marketing communities. I'm kind of wanting to spruce up my sales. Like I can make Facebook ads. I used to make Google ads. I used to do a little bit better with my online downloadable products than I'm kind of doing now. And boy, if you need any help creating a digital product and you know how to sell it and you're in a niche that's working and you need assistance putting the videos together, putting like my video is going to be like poorly lit, but if I'm helping you, your video is going to be perfect. It's going to have great music. The downloadables are going to work with like as few clicks as possible. So much concern if I'm involved at all. But if it's my product, if it's just me standing here, well, who cares? It's been a problem. And I've joined a whole bunch of different I've followed Frank Kern for a long time. There's Russell Brunson, I think is his name. There's Ryan Dice. One of the best programs I purchased was a Simple Writing System by John Carlton. That one was excellent. There's one that I'm very critical of that I will not mention right now that I had a very bad experience in. I posted a question you do questionnaires in this community, and you ask your community to kind of help you develop the product that you then wind up selling to them. And one of the questions on the questionnaire that I was working on was a gender question. You know, are you male or female? And I put a male, female, other. And I was like wondering, and I asked sort of the community, I was like, you know, maybe I should make it choose not to reply or something. And, you know, this is for a product for songwriters, right? And I guess there was so much hullabaloo in their community like I posted this, you know, male, female, other, and I guess people complained about me and they kicked me out of their marketing community program. Lost $2,000. I keep writing to them like, give me my money back, right? There was $2,000 for a year, and then there was like a $500 extension or something like that. And I wrote to them and I was like, look, I'm not going to be able to participate this year because well, my dad passed away is what actually happened. And they're like, cool, we're going to have this extension. And then I started working. I wasn't even going to go into this, and I'm not going to mention, you know, I'm going to scrap that topic. But basically, the upsell, or the extension was $497, and I paid that, and they just refunded the $497. They didn't refund the $1,997, the initial $1,997. I find that so unbelievably unethical to remove somebody from a community and not provide the service that that you promised to provide. It really rubs me the wrong way. And they have a T-shirt. I have their T-shirt. I've been wanting to like burn their T-shirt. It's been really, that just was really rubbed me the wrong way. So now I got a really nice answer from Karen over at billy-gene-is-marketing. And it's that we're encouraged to seek help from the community, that yes, we can post our ads and landing pages for feedback. That was the thing that was really necessary for me to hear, because I'm also a part of some marketing communities where you're not allowed to share your landing pages or products or your links because they call it dropping links, and they say that that's self-promotion. And you're like, okay, but how am I supposed to like interact with a community of people to get help on and like for us to support each other? Like, I've got skills, like I can go in and maybe you don't even need a funnel product because I can like design your page so that it goes from page 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 or whatever, if that's what a quote unquote funnel is. Like you might not even need to purchase products if we collaborate, but you might be better at something else, like creating a video, or you might be better, frankly, at advertising and basically turning clicks into customers. And that's one of Billy Gene's products, and that's why I decided to join today on January 17th, 2018. And I'd like to share a little bit more about my buying experience with you. So I purchased, I spent $109. Now, the reason I started taking screenshots is because I kind of started getting, I would say, actually, honestly, rubbed the wrong way. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I decide to purchase. So what we're doing now is we're going through the order process. There's $197. It gets discounted to $109. The 109 is something that's called scarcity or something like that. A one-time offer, they call it OTO. And so you make this one-time offer. It's supposed to be an offer that's, you know, irresistible, right? So I go ahead, I put my credit card in, and it says activate. The button says activate your Gene Pool membership and get instant access to all the bonuses. So my credit card's in, I click. And that's all the ones that are on my desktop. So the next one I'm going to go to, I'm going to have to, and that's something else. So I'm going to have to fuzz that out. But now we're going to look at what happens. And the first thing is an upsell, right? And it says, hey, how about you join for a year for an upsell of, I think, $497, and you get a ticket, you get a year, and you get a free Genius Studio Seat ticket. Okay. Cool. One upsell. I'm not upset yet. But there's this link and it says, no thanks, I don't want a highly discounted annual membership or a free Genius Studio Seat worth over $500. Studio seat value varies depending on the guest speaker. I took a screenshot of that because if I'm going to click, I'm not going to agree to the text that's there. And assuming the close and controlling the universe of options, those are sort of two techniques, and they don't come from the most wholesome place. Controlling the universe of options can be useful for parenting, because if your child has to get ready, you can say, hey, do you want to put on your for Emmy's jacket? Are you going to put on your pink fluffy jacket, or do you want to put on your white jacket? So you kind of like give an option, but they have to put on a jacket. That's called controlling the universe of options. And I'm very sensitive to those, or let's call it aware of those kinds of rhetorical devices, because I am not a fan of manipulation. So you're kind of forced to click no thanks, I don't want. And I took a screenshot and wrote my little additional thing, which is at this time, at no thanks at this time, but let's see how things look in a month or two. Why? Because I spent $109. I've had some really bad experiences with approximately $2,000 products in the online marketing space. Just really, really bad, arrogant behavior, all about getting the client, and then you're in there and like sometimes the product isn't even done. And you're like, and then the internal community, like the your login doesn't work. You contact them and they're just like, yeah, well, it doesn't work. Like, yeah, but access, it's amazing. Okay. But anyway, so, okay, one upsell. We're doing okay. I'm not feeling that bad. And let's go next. And then it's like, hey, let's split this. Yes, I'd like to lock in a year of the gene pool for 2 easy payments of $275 and get my free Genius Studios C ticket. Now here it says, this is no thanks. It makes you click on no thanks, I don't need this. How do I know right now? Now I'm going to talk to Billy, and Billy, I'm talking straight to you, right? I don't know you yet. I've been had for let's say over 10 grand. All right. I spent $109 to get into, access to your community. And now you're saying, no, thanks, I don't need this. I understand I won't get this awesome offer again. First of all, I wrote, I bet I will. And I bet it's in your sequence that I get the offer again. Today is January 17th, 2018. I'm not going to bet any cold hard cash. I'm just betting, placing my bet on. Because also you could change it in the future, right? And if membership winds up profitable, I'll be glad to join yearly. Of course I'll be glad to join yearly, but I don't know yet. So I had to click on no thanks, I don't need this. Wait, our course Sell Like a Genius was created specifically for marketers to make sure you sell your services, not just to any old business, but to the ones you're dying to work with. Okay, I'm basically saying, come on, please stop with the upsells. Jeez, I don't want to spend $600 today. I spent $109, right? There's no skip. There's either yes or no. And let's look at the no text. No thanks. I'm the best at sales and don't need any help to get better. I understand that I won't receive this awesome offer ever again. That honestly rubs me the wrong way. No thanks, I'm the best at sales. I took a second or a take of this video, and I'm not sure if in this take I disclosed it. You know, obviously putting myself in the limelight on the spot right now, so you kind of don't always. I don't remember which one is it. I think this is my third take because I wasn't sure. Like, am I going to do this? Am I not going to do this? But Billy, no, you're making me click. You're going to make me click on no thanks, I'm the best at sales, and I don't need any help to get better. I spent $109 to get to know you, to get to know your community. Perfectly happy to spend more. Okay, what about, I'm gonna actually, no, so it's like, you're gonna make me click this text because I only want to spend $109 now? Come on, man. Come on, Billy. That's rude, man. I'm saying no thanks at this time, and I do not accept the rest of this text. Sales of my personal products, of something that I've created, from music to books to online communities, it's almost like my Achilles heel. It's what I'm worst at. And I just want to get to know you and your group better for $109 and not get upsold and upsold and upsold. There's a tremendous amount of guilt in this campaign. No thanks, I'm the best at sales and don't need any help to get better. Is that what I'm going to need to do to successfully sell my my Mastering Choral Singing book? Is that what's necessary? Now I'm gonna I sure hope not. There's a sort of frozen camera. I don't know if my camera will be frozen. Maybe it'll be unfrozen now. But I'm not going to do another take, okay? I'm not the best at sales. I'm actually very, very bad at selling something of mine. And that's why I've joined this community, because I'd really like some help in drafting my landing pages and creating a good campaign. It's going to most likely Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Google ads. I guess those are like the ads. It's called Mastering Choral Singing. And yesterday we had a choral rehearsal. I'm going to move to something that seems a little bit more fun and happy. This is a song we did yesterday in the choir, where I recently started as choral director. I mean, obviously, maybe that can be played better. And right at the end, like, I was like, oh, do I go? But anyway. All right. So, basically, let's see. Whoa, that might be my super bright. I'm going to step out of the super brightness, or maybe I need to be in the super brightness. I can't see myself at all. I don't see any kind of... So basically, that's my video for today. And over the weekend, I'm going to redesign my website. I'm going to go on Facebook Live, and I'm going to move my my platform. Move it from a WordPress theme called Divi over to something called Elementor. I'm going to do that all live, and I'm going to see how quickly I can basically rebuild a website from the ground up. You might want to follow that. You might want to become a fan at Fans of Dynas W. Mickle on Facebook. I don't really have all my sort of whole community thing all together, sort of spread out. I've got people on YouTube and people on Facebook. You know, I don't know if I'm growing into becoming an online personality or anything like that. But I wanted to share my experience as it goes, and I'll give you updates about what it's like to be a community member at Billy Gene is Marketing. And the main product that I'm going to be focusing on is the Coral product. I also have a software product that I recently finished. But I think that, well, we'll see. I'll show Billie Jean is Marketing. I'll show their crew my various product offerings, my software, my music, my books, and this upcoming product about choral singing. And we'll see if I can learn from those techniques and create healthy online. And my goal in this whole situation, I don't know if I'm going to reach it, is to really create healthy, near passive online residual income from selling digital downloads. Okay, so and I mean, that was my perspective, right? If it's the mastering choral singing product, I mean, I guess of course, if you purchase a product that I've created and it's called Mastering Choral Singing, of course, I'm going to deliver the best information I know how to provide to help you become a better choral singer, and to really look at yourself and say, you know what, this is a program of mastering choral singing, of really knowing how to be prepared for your rehearsals, getting better at sight singing, and really be kind of a helper also to the conductor. So what kinds of things do conductors really appreciate with the type of help that a choir member can provide? And also just really getting to the point where you can be a leader in your part, and where you can really enjoy the performances, because you've just got the parts, and you can concentrate on watching the conductor, listening to the choir, really enjoying the feeling of singing in harmony and singing in tune. Those would be some of the advantages of participating in my mastering choral singing program. If that's something that you find interesting and you'd like to offer some input during the creation process, please comment, private message me. On my homepage, there's a chat box. It's actually independent of Facebook or Skype, but you can also Skype me or Facebook me. So I'm around, and that's just a little bit of a rundown of what I'm experiencing and what again, the word experience, but anyway, what my experience was like joining Billie Jean's community. And Billie Jean, if someone from your crew has watched this, what I'm going to say is this. I'm treating you like a friend, and friends are not yes men or yes people. I didn't come in and yes man you, yes, you're the greatest. I've come with a critique, and I'm saying that, especially no thanks, I'm the best at sales and don't need any help to get better. Whoa, that does, upon the right, like that hits me right in the gut. Because I know I just paid $109 to get to know you, right? And that's what I'm wanting to pay. That's the ticket price that I'm paying. And it's almost like I just bought tickets to a concert, and before I'm allowed to go to the concert, like I get, it's like, no, don't go into the door yet. Buy this too. Buy merchandise before you've even seen the band, seen the right? No, watch, buy this. Come on. I'm not a big fan of upsells and not this many. Okay? So that comes from the heart for Billie Jean and your crew. If that's the way, if that's what you have to do, if that's how you have to do it to convert these days, apparently that's what you have to do. I don't like assuming the close. I don't like, hyper control over controlling the universe of options, forcing somebody to click something that they don't like, that does them wrong in their gut. I don't know. Making me click no thanks, I'm the best at sales. Hit me in the gut. Hit me in the gut in a negative way. Okay? And I say that honestly, there's a different phrase coming to my mind, which is a little bit too personal, but I say it out of love and commitment to care, honesty, true, compassionate, caring, reciprocal friendship, mutual business support, and ethical behavior. It's coming from a place of truth and compassion and care, and honesty and love. Okay, thank you everybody for your time and attention. Bye-bye.